What up, Instagram and YouTube? It's your boy Salty Red Corn. I'm back with another ill-prepared knife review video, and today I got another CJRB. Let's talk about the CJRB Riff, all right? So this is a pretty cool budget knife. First off, the knife comes in at $69 on Blade HQ's website. Under $100, good hard user. Let's talk about it. First things first, we have a 3.5-inch clip point blade. In AR RPM 9, we've talked about this steel in the past. It's a really good steel, especially at the price point. All right, very impressive. Huge fuller here, and it's deeply ground. We have a flat grind on the blade. We have some machine jimping up top. I would have preferred a file jimping, something that's tighter grain, because this is a little bit slippery. It would work well for a gloved hand, but for the naked hand, it's not the best, all right? The edges are knocked down nicely. Blade HQ's website lists this as a satin, but it's clearly a stone wash, like a light stone wash finish. And it looks really good, all right? We have micarta slab handle scales. These are olive drab green. And we have stainless steel liners. They are not milled. The knife tips to scales at around 5 ounces. It's an open construction, and it has a deep carry pocket clip. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to complain about the clip. I know that they have the ability to have countersunk this clip into the scales, and they did not do that, and the result is not good. As you can see there, it's kind of peeling up. Although it's on there and secure, it's definitely peeling up, and the screws just don't look like they fit, and it's a little bit wonky, so I'm really not too happy with that, but it's not a deal breaker. We have T6 body screws and a T8 pivot. Let's talk about the pivot real quick because I've never seen them do this before. It has a domed, mirror polished pivot with an aluminum anodized black pivot collar, single-sided captive, and it's the same on this side, but with a T8 Torx bit. So pretty cool. The knife is a plunge lock or button lock. And if you do not know how that works, I'll demonstrate that now. If you see there, the back of the knife in there, it's got a groove, and it's cut perfectly for this plunge. So as the knife comes into lockup, that slides over and locks it in place. Plunge locks tend to be very strong, so there's really no way of this coming out unless, of course, you depress that and push the plunge over. So pretty fun. I know a lot of people buy them just to fidget with, but plunge locks are very strong, so keep that in mind. I consider this a nice budget hard use knife. There is some milling here on the handle scales, as it's really just for decoration, but I found that in a nice grip, you are getting some extra traction there on the pinky, right? So it is kind of functional. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but either way, I just wanted to point that out. Micarta is done nicely. It's very dry. It could use a little oiling, or over time, the oils from your hands are going to make it look different. It's going to turn darker, but right now it's pretty powdery. It hasn't been used really much at all, it looks like. Standoffs. The standoffs are stepped, and they are good. It's a nice touch on an otherwise kind of plain knife. And let's talk about the ergonomics because they're very good. The ergonomics are very good. It forces you into one position, but that's totally fine because that one position is a really strong position and it feels extremely secure in the hand. Really not getting any hot spots from the pocket clip or anything like that. Although if it was countersunk like I had talked about, it would be even better. The action is very good. All right, especially for this price point. The knife runs on bearings. The detent's a little bit soft. I wouldn't say it's soft. It's about a medium detent on this knife, and that tends to be kind of that way with button locks. I know some companies struggle to get it 100% perfect, but they did a pretty good job with this. And the action is nice because we have this heavy blade, and it's got a really nice fall shut action with a positive engagement, okay? So I can appreciate that. Also, the flipper tab comes and will lock you even further into this secure grip. So really, this is a good hard use knife, especially with a gloved hand. As I said before, with that machine jimping, the gloved hand is going to work out well. I carried this knife around. I think it is a good hard user, and I think ARPM 9 is a good choice for something like this. All right. I like the details on the blade. I like the overall shape. I like the look of the knife. I like the price. I think it's a really good knife, especially for hard use, right? I definitely trust it for hard use because that plunge lock is a sturdy plunge lock. It's not a flimsy button. This is a very stout setup compared to some other stuff out there. All right. So overall, I give it a good one. I give this a pretty good rating. I definitely recommend this if you're going to use it for work or you're going to use it for some heavy outdoor stuff or whatever you're going to use it for. This is a good folder for that kind of thing. So go check it out. All right. Like I said, $69 on Blade HQ's website. You might be able to find it cheaper somewhere else. All right. Let's talk about my carry. Get out of here. Mammoth Headwear, Mountain Trucker hat in Panda. This is the Panda setup. Woo, flies are biting. And this is a hat for fat heads. If you like this kind of hat, go check out their website. Use the code SALTYREDCORN to get 10% off. And it also helps the channel a little bit. So I appreciate that. This is a Tissot PRX quartz watch in stainless. And it's one of the best watches for the money, in my opinion. Absolutely love this thing. It's kind of a do everything. You could wear it to work if you want to, like I do. You could wear it as a dress-up watch. It's just kind of an everything watch for me. All right. Carrying the ProTech Magic Whiskers. All right. This is a cool knife. I've done a review on this in the past. Probably do like an update at some point, maybe on a short. But really good. 154 CM. And it's got a hidden bolster lock. Auto. All right. Really like that one. And then my wallet. I've been carrying this for, you guys, I don't know. It's been a few weeks now. This is the Viperade Tactical Equipment Wallet. This is the smallest one that they sell. I have these Damn Design Rough Patch kids on there. Each one represents the 3 kids that I have, 3 boys. In this, we have my cards and money. Olight i3T EOS. You have the Axle Gear Pinch Bar, Pry Bar, Zebra Pen, and a Benchmade mini bug out. So that's going to do it for my carry. If you like this kind of video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and tell your boy Salty Redcorn what you want to see, or maybe what you don't want to see. Until next time, stay fresh, stay sharp. Peace out.